typically English scene. Trawlers riding at anchor in a little West Country harbour. A peaceful scene far removed from war. A scene of men quietly busy about their useful work. Yes, it's a West of England port right enough. But these are Belgian trawlers, their crews Belgian. When their country was overrun, Belgian fishermen brought their families and trawlers over to England, and without further ado resumed their lifelong occupation. It was the job they knew best, so with the cold logic of seamen all the world over, they asked no favors, but started to deliver the goods. In a section of the little town they made their home, a little Belgium in England. Among them were some for whom it was a second exile. Here too they had come in 1914. As the women make nets in the steep cobbled streets, the quaint Flemish patois of the Belgian seaports fills the air. As far as possible, the little colony of 1600 live as they did in their homeland. For the young boys there's a fishing school, just as there was in Ostend, where their fathers had a thorough grounding in seamanship before ever they went afloat. About 100 boys from 12 to 16 attend the school. When they're 16 they can go to sea. Instruction is in Flemish. This class is learning the rule of the road.
Oftewel langs deze kant van het vaarwater gaan, oftewel langs deze kant van het vaarwater. Verstaan? Ja?
Meester, waarom moeten is beide schepen de rechterkant van het vaarwater bouwen?
Wel, ze moeten de rechterkant van het vaarwater bouwen omdat het beschreven is in het internationaal reglement tot voorkoming van aanvaringen op zee. Dat is de enige reden.
Trawlers are expensive to run. They need rich catches and quick trips. So the boys learn how to lay a course that will take them swiftly to the right spot.
En hij nu van Beer, doe dus hetzelfde.
Leg de pleitschaal op beide punten. Leg het punt zuid op de meridiaan.
Ja?
En kleest af zuid 76 graden oost is de ware koers.
Ja, schrijf nu die ware koers op.
To a layman, a compass is just a compass. Those who have to use them learn that there's a lot more to it than that. Even the best compass can lead you astray, as they find out when the mysteries of variation are explained to them. With a globe, they are taught how the position of a ship is fixed by finding the latitude and longitude. Sailors' knots are a byword. They seem to need a lot, but there's a special use for everyone. Besides learning their trade, the boys receive a thorough general education. This class is learning English, but it's a dry subject when your heart's at sea. Most of the training is carried on out of doors, where advanced students learn to use the instruments of practical navigation. Others try their apprentice hand at knots. Now onto a boat to practice handling nets. As in all things, there's a right way and a wrong way to put a net over the side. Great emphasis is laid on the care of nets. Careless fastening may mean the loss of a catch, and even of the net itself, worth 40 pounds of hard-earned money. Perhaps the most important lesson the boys learn is to keep their trawlers in first-class condition. A well-kept boat is a safe boat. For the boys, the school is a grand scheme which puts them on the road to success in their chosen career. To Belgium, it ensures a constant supply of first-class seamen.
Ja, dat Engels. Ja, het is heel goed ingesteld, doe maar de voet zo werk. Het is goed. Alright, het is goed zo.
Meanwhile, sailing under their old Belgian registration numbers, Ostend, Zeebrugge, all the little coast ports, the hardy, tried men of the colony put to sea. Ice goes aboard last thing before sailing time. enough to keep fresh the full holds, harvested day after day on the rich fishing grounds off this well-favored coast. Soldiers sail with them, for other dangers than weather beset the fishermen today. There are machine guns on these trawlers, and the men of the British Army man them. Fishing fleet sailors are valuable men in days of war. They and the fish they catch must be got back to port. With sail set to check pitching and rolling, the little motor craft head out to sea. The gunners keep strict watch every hour of daylight, allowing the Belgian fishermen to work in peace. And while they keep way on the boats, just making 2 knots, they begin the trawl. 2 hours will be long enough to fill the nets if the luck is up to the average. They haul up the catch as quickly as they can without damaging the nets. Time now is money to every man on board. Below them are thousands of fish, and if the boat is to win a full catch while the sea's thick with them, the nets must be overboard again the minute they're cleared. Well-sharpened knives make short work of gutting the catch, a varied assortment. Of these Belgian trawlers now bringing much-wanted food to the market, more than 50 helped in the epic evacuation of Dunkirk. As they clean the catch, the crews sort it according to market requirements. That way they make sure of getting the best prices. When the long day draws on to twilight, the fisher fleet comes home. Nothing this trip disturbed their quiet routine, but there have been days when the crews were very thankful to be back in port, safe from the Nazi machine guns and bombers. Longshoremen are on the quayside to handle the catch as the trawlers unload. In the activities of the fish market, the crew have a strong interest. Each member has a share in the profits of the venture. Wonder if they leave one for me? When the business of the day is over, they relax for a while. With the long, comfortable pauses of men who have a well-filled day behind them, they talk of catches, of prices, perhaps of the homes they had to leave, of the day when they'll return, certainly. Confidence, that's the spirit which imbues them. Till their exile ends in triumph, they'll reap the rich harvest of the seas, sailing from little Belgium, for in that way they can best serve their country and her friends.